Okay, so I definitely just rambled on for a couple minutes there about something or other, and then I realized I didn't press record. So, we're going to carry on. This pattern is going to emerge nice on the sides of the bowl here. I'm going to stick with this because it's working, and I'm going to up the speed a little bit so I don't get blowout. As you can see here, this is getting a little too aggressive. So I'm going to adjust my tool rest a little bit and up my speed. Pretty much want to be strong. Okay. Try to get this. Okay, alright, no. That totally sounded like metal on metal clinking and falling off, but I definitely just lost one of these chunks from there. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Look at that bad boy right there. Oh, let's get back on track here, shall we? Yeah, it's gonna start missing teeth. These will be cool little, like, scales to save for something, huh? Yeah, that'll go in the scrap bucket. I'm wondering. No, I should not do that. Nope. Well, now we have my final thickness. Is determined by the depth of this missing tooth here. So, let's carry on. Very carefully now. Keep going. Alright, it's going very slowly, but it's going. Oh man, I lost one of the corners entirely. Alright, well, that's okay. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to try to get deeper into here, going straight in. But, so far it's looking alright. Alright, well I'm glad that's the first time that happened, but we're getting there. Oh yeah, this is going to be awesome. Alright, so ground check. Double check all this business. Good, everything's still on center right there, nice and snug. Okie dokie. Alright, we're still keeping it at about 900. Oh, look at the corners. Oh my goodness, there's still corners left. Huzzah! Oh my goodness. It's like there's a couple of them I didn't even touch that. My blowout when I go back to touch them. Oh no. Okay, alright. Retain jubilation. We're not done yet. I can't get too excited, but I'm getting to the point I thought I was going to be getting to. Which means I need to decide if I want to switch back to my round bit and be a little bit safer to get the inside shape of this bowl that I want. I mean, sorry, wing, not bowl. We haven't gotten to hollowing the bowl yet. That's That's a whole nother other business. Okay. That's fine. I'm going to take 5. I'll come back with a tool change. Oh yeah, for the rest. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. That's the lowest I could get right there, was that one missing tooth. Okay. Now I'm going to take care of this one here. And then I'm going to use a fine point, or a diamond point, to get a nice beveled edge. Okay. Getting there. Fudge. I'm not really even at the best angle to do this here either. Alright, what else is gonna work? Well, hopefully I didn't mung that up too bad right there. I'm just gonna do this because it's hard to see. Oh, it's deep. That sucks. Okay, time out while I think about this one. Ooh. Okay. Little bump right there in the middle that I'm going to smooth out from transition from here to here. Take some more of that inside, and then just a teeny bit more depth. Oh god, I can't get it out of that corners. This is where I think I'm allowed to be optimistic. So good too. It's alright. Okay, we're alright. Still true. Alright, so this is as much as I'm going to mess with the wings there. I think the rest of that will stand out, or I'm just going to live with it. Just because I don't want to mess it up. I'm going to get a nice sharp angle down here. Right in there, right along that edge. And then flatten the rest of the bowl into it. And get a nice definition there. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother trying to sweep the sides over here. I'm just going to sand that when it comes time. A little bit of marks here. I'll give it one more go, but I'm getting thin on my corners here. I think it might be time to get rid of the stale stock. Oh God, that's awful. Trying real hard not to touch the bottom on that one. Oh, if I just blew up my recess, I'm screwed. Knocked the camera silly bit, didn't it? Let's get back in there. Okay. A little better adjustment. Trying real hard, and I was trying real hard not to get it to try to get all the way to the bottom there, but all that dust and debris and everything. But we're good. We're all right. A little slower this time. We're gonna bring it down to 600. Okay, not bad for damage control. Back to the round bit. Get it all up in there. Still going. Let's go. Okay, so a couple finishing passes here, and then I'll move on to my scraper. Okay, so I've decided not to burn it. We're not going to burn it. We're going to sand it, and I'm going to call it done, because this piece is going to be called Aggravation in Gold, or maybe Frustration in Gold. Either way, we're going to start with our 60 and hopefully not mash my fingers off. Just film a little bit of sanding, and then we'll get to the good part when I put the shiny stuff on. Oh, see? So I went all the way up to 320. I'm going to try to clean this a bit. Get ready for our... So right now, I'm just going to clean this with some denatured alcohol. And already, even doing that just gives you an idea what it's going to look like. This is all out of there, yes. This isn't going to be too long to dry out. Probably just going to go right into my version of a wet sand, which is going to go from 468 100 grit and use a little bit of mineral oil. It's going to help soak in the blood and lubricate everything, and also keep down the dust. Yeah, I already think they would have all this ready beforehand. Give me my 400s. First order, give this a decent bath in the mineral oil. Let it soak up in there. Alright, that's gonna be nice. Okay. And again, just dab on the 2-inch pad. Take a look at what we're looking at here. Oh my goodness. Look at that, huh? Not bad for a testing a concept. But no, I learned a lot from this one, that's for sure. It's almost time for that buff stuff. I made my own, and it looks more like a candle than it does paste. But you know what? It's effective. I will say that. It is certainly effective. This is the kind of thing I think I would like market in like a chapstick tube or something. Yeah, let's because that oil helps it spread too. I know it's going to get a bunch in, bunch. Alright, let's go. Let's go. You know what? I'm going to do a coat on the bottom of this thing as well. And then when I get to the shine juice portion, a couple more coats down here too. I'll be shining up all this. I'm pretty sure abrasive paste over a friction polish couldn't hurt, right? Okay. Same napkin. Make sure I don't knock stuff over. My goodness, and I haven't even gotten to the shine juice yet. You know what? I'm going to give this a couple go-arounds with a fresh clean rag because I can see some swirly bits in there. Excuse me, my goodness. See, you know, there's a couple of swirly bits in the bottom of the bowl. I'm going to fresh, clean, hopefully it's not sanding marks or tool marks. Because then, that's all I'm going to be able to see in this whole thing. Oh yeah, that's much better. Cool beans. Again, not anywhere near. Oh, it looks like a circle. It's like I put a green on a green. Shine these up to a little bit here. Now I didn't really, on these flat square edges here, I didn't ever really get beyond sanding much beyond 120. And I didn't do much as far as getting the gloss or the polish on these square edges, just to get that contrast between the natural wood and the polished wood against the resin. Now for everybody's favorite part. Everybody's favorite part, if I can find where I put it. My shop is a mess. It's the shine juice. There it is. Alright, nice brand new clean rag. By that I mean blue shop towels. You don't want to use cloth rags and lathe work in case it gets a catch. It's going to take you with it. Paper towel is going to tear off some bits and you'll be fine and have all your fingers. Let me get some zoom in here. How is that? Why is that so bright? It's about to get brighter. Not bad for one coat. It's not really going to have the same effect applying it like this, because I'm not going to get it hot enough to melt the wax in the substance there by hand like that. That's the whole point of friction polish, is that it's activated by the friction and those tiny floating bits of wax inside the shine juice and suspended in the linseed oil and alcohol. Get it going nice and fast. Melt some wax, get a nice hard shell on it. You're going to give that a minute to cool down, hit it with a little more. Alright, so we all want more of the shiny parts. Gonna do, I got about that much left. Probably won't use that whole thing. That's it, I'm calling it. Time of 5:04, Sunday, May 30th. That thing is done, whatever it's called. I'm not even going to mess with the bottom, trying to round out the, trying to flip it over and put it on my plate chuck there and round out the bottom and recess, I'm going to leave it because this is an exercise in practice. And you know what? I learned a lot from it. Very frustrating. There was a couple times I wanted to give up, but I'm glad I didn't. Because look at this. Let's zoom out. Actually, you know what? That's not even that bad for a bottom at all. Look at that. Still get enough of that gold. And the profile, my goodness, look at look at that. See, now I don't even care about the corners. Just because of that. Well, definitely learned a lot from this one. It's a cool idea in theory, but I think next time I'm going to execute it a lot better. And I'll be sure to take some footage of actually making the blank too. Okay, we're done here.